Hello, this is Jerry from jerryandsharon.com, and Sharon and I are going to be giving you a impromptu interview today. So let's just jump right into it.
I think it's a good idea to start by just addressing some of those really general network marketing questions that people might have. So Jerry, what is it that attracted you to network marketing?
Well, what attracted me to network marketing was it simply is the easiest way to start your own business. If you are looking to start your business, your own business, network marketing is probably going to be the way. I mean, let's look at the options. You can go it alone and come up with the idea yourself. You can come up with the product yourself and the legal structure yourself, and Lone Ranger style. But the odds are is the average person doesn't have that knowledge. You're probably to do that effectively. You are probably going to have some prior qualifications, some prior knowledge, some prior skills that a lot of people just don't have unless you've studied that degree or that qualification. Then there's the franchise route, which I actually like franchises. I think they're very good if you can get into them. The only problem with them are they're normally expensive. Not everybody from the gate can just jump in and get a McDonald's franchise or another well-known franchise, because they're just so expensive. So that leaves network marketing. And with network marketing, you can jump in that for as little as $50. So it's accessible to everybody. It's like a franchise, but without the cost. That was a big allure to me. It showed me how I could start my own business straight away.
What else do you like about network marketing?
I like the spirit of network marketing. It has a really nice environment of a all for one for all type dynamic, which I think is really lovely. If you do well, your team does well. If your team does well, you do well. So everybody really does have the attitude of help each other. They want to see you succeed. They don't want to hold you back because they don't benefit from that. They benefit from you succeeding. So that's a really nice dynamic, and I think that's what attracts people as well. That's definitely what attracted me to it.
Very, very different from what I'm sure many of us have experienced in the corporate world. That sort of you help me, I'll help you attitude. If we want to talk about things that we're good at, skills that we have, which we would consider before we jump into a career or a job, thinking, have I got the know-how and the ability to do a certain job? What kind of things do you think a really good network marketer needs to have?
If you want to be good in network marketing, the number one thing you are going to need to have is fire in your belly. You're going to have that willingness to learn. If you have that willingness to learn, it is only a matter of time before you become successful in this business. It's that simple, because many people enter this business with different levels of capabilities. So some are more natural than others. So some are going to be from the get-go getting better results than others. But if you have, but that becomes irrelevant when you just think that all you need really is that fire. Because if you learn, you go over the hurdles, you fall down a little bit, you learn from your experience, and you do better next time. It will only be an amount of time before you are successful.
So let's talk a little bit about the kind of skill that a successful network marketer does have, whether it's something that they've got naturally, whether it's something they've been able to train themselves up in. What sort of skills does a good network marketer have?
Well, if I was going to say the number one skill you should be trying to build, it's going to be the skill of building relationships. Because this is a relationship. This is a relationship type of business. You build relationships, and then people are going to want to join your team. Beyond and above your company, beyond and above the product you are promoting, People are going to look at you. If they like you, they're going to be more likely to want to join your team. If they don't like you, it doesn't matter how great your company is, how great your product is. So I would definitely say that the number one skill is going to be your relationship skills. And you shouldn't be disheartened if you don't consider yourself a quote unquote people's person, because these are things you can learn, and these are things that are encouraged at every single stage. You are literally pushed in that direction to build your relationship skills, because this is a relationship business.
Let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned being pushed in the direction of building those skills. If you are new to the business, if you are a newcomer and thinking, well, I'm not really sure about the kind of training I can expect from my mentor, from the person who's brought me into the business, what would you say to a person who's newly joined? This is what you need to look for in a sponsor.
Well, if I was going to join all over again, I would be looking for training. I would basically be looking for a sponsor that could provide me the training to go through my learning curve as quickly and as painlessly as possible. I mean, that is really probably going to be the key thing, because nobody's just going to come into network marketing and fly straight from the get-go. You're going to need to go through that learning curve, and you are going to need a good team environment that's going to be encouraging you through that learning curve. So that's probably the biggest thing, I believe.
Yeah, it sounds like a sponsor who offers you the right kind of training is really just the most important thing that a newcomer can have.
Exactly, and the resources and just basically everything you need, from the materials to the resources to the the support.
Let's move a step forward. Let's say you've been in the game for a little while and you yourself think that you're ready to start sponsoring other people, recruiting other people to your business. What kind of people do you look for when you're looking at inviting people to share your business opportunity?
Well, a lot of people, they just go around trying to recruit anybody and everybody. That's not the most effective way of doing things. Let me explain. Just imagine you bump into somebody who's not really into network marketing. They're not really in that mindset of, I need to take control of my life, but you convince them to join your business anyway. Just imagine training that person, giving that person your time and energy, supporting that person, and it ends up in a situation where you are putting more energy into that person than they are putting out. Essentially, what you have done, you have wasted your time. It was a waste of time. What is the point of doing that? So you don't want to just get anybody and everybody. You want to find those people that have fire. You want to have those people in your team that have that are in that mindset that they need to change their lives right now, and they're going to do whatever it takes to do that. You need those people that are willing to learn and push themselves and make it happen. So those are the people that you want in your team. You don't want to waste your time, believe me.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. It was fun. Okay, so we will catch up with you soon.
Thanks for listening.
I've been Jerry. She's been Sharon.
Thank you.
And we are, you can see more of our trainings at jerryandsharon.com.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.